Alright, welcome back, Captain. God damn it. Welcome back, Captain Kuba. Welcome back, Q-Boys. This is Captain Kuba with the Art of God of War 2018. The reason I'm doing this is because I don't really have a game to stream for you guys at the moment. I'm waiting for Returnal, that third-person shooter-looking game that's gonna come out in a few days. And how do you go back? Hold on, I wanna go back. So, how do you go? Okay, don't look. Sorry, I was looking for a thumbnail, and at the end of the day, I couldn't even choose one, so I just had to. Let me fix something here. Okay. So yeah, still I can't his place, so my setup is not ideal still. I gotta look at the chat through my phone. Let me just lower the volume. There we go. Okay. Hey, Adam Alley, man, how you doing? Oh, I can feel the sneeze coming. But anyways, welcome back, guys. So yeah, I'm waiting for Returnal. I believe it comes out the 30th of April. So I don't want to start a long game now, so that I can play that game when it comes out. And I thought I'd do this because you guys seem to like the other art books, so I might as well do this one instead. It's kind of odd that there's only 8 people. YouTube is just not notifying my subscribers, which really sucks. For me, obviously, and for a lot of you guys. So there's something wrong here. I'm just gonna wait just a little bit. 5 viewers? What is going on? This is weird. I demand more viewers. No, there's something wrong here. Okay, 13. Maybe the watch. Okay, it's going up a little bit, but I don't want to start with. Okay, I'm hoping for at least 50 people. That way, more people can watch the thing. But yeah, welcome back, everybody. Hey, TheaGen21, what's up, man? La Cuba, what's up? Ephraim, hey Cuba, we're gonna see you shirtless today? Not today, even though it's kind of hot in Kanaruki's room at the moment. Why does she have to heat up? I don't get it. I'd love to see you play Black Mesa Half-Life 1 remake. Oh, that's funny. Kanaruki and I were at a thrift shop today, and we actually came across the original Half-Life, like the disc, and I bought it just to have it, but I don't think she has a disc reader, I think is what it's called. Hey Shabin, what's up, man? Jonas, Skull Hunter. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. I don't really know what's up with YouTube, man. Like, they're just... YouTube is not notifying you guys, and I'm really mad. I recently got PlayStation now, and I'm finally able to play around through the OG God of War games in chronological order. Awesome! But that sucks, because you have to start with Ascension. That's Portuguese, right? I'm so sorry, man. I can't understand that. Mando un salve pro gaming. Aquí por si le estamos... Esperamos su canal, I guess. Thank you, Pop Gaming. Hey, Frano, Broomnick Plays, Frame, I see you already. It's getting hot in here, so take off all of your clothes. I'm already wearing my super short shorts because I actually broke my pajamas, the one you said you liked. Oh, let me show you. Hold on. So yeah, I did a squat to talk to Kanaruki for a little bit, and I completely ripped my pajama shorts. And now I'm wearing my Muay Thai shorts when I used to practice Muay Thai. Oh gosh, the green screen. Yeah, that's why I'm a proponent. I keep telling you, it's just better to get rid of the green screen altogether. At least in your apartment. I think it's because of all the light that's coming through your window. But anyways, I guess we can get started now. So this is The Art of God of War 2018. I already bought the book, the physical book, but I've never done this before for you guys, so I might as well do it now. Since I'm waiting for the Returnal game. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for this. I really don't know, because by doing this, you guys don't have to buy the book anymore. But I just want to recommend that you guys buy it anyway, because it is something worth having if you're a God of War fan. So, you know, have the physical copy if you can get it. But no, then I'll just get in trouble, you know. The Art of God of War, the art on the wall, duh. Hey, yes, kid, what's up? So let's just start. I don't know if this is a good setting, though. I'm going to go with that for now. So this one is, I think this is a little bit shorter than the other ones. I don't know. Let's see. Where are the Ping headphones returning? Ah, they're there, but I don't really need them right now. So I believe that might be Jotun. No, that's one of Mir's being kept. That's the tree right there. But we'll get into that later. This I always find just really cool. Seeing all of the characters, like, oh god, what did I do?
How do you press F11?
F11?
Yeah.
Why?
On the screen.
Where's F11? Okay.
Make it bigger.
Okay, hold on.
Did it do it?
F11. No, didn't do anything. It's okay, don't worry about it. It's fine.
It didn't.
It didn't do anything.
F11 or you?
F11. It's not doing anything. Can you go, please?
No, it should take off. No, because people can see my tabs and stuff.
It's
Hit the X button at the bottom.
X.
No, where you've downloaded something. I'm trying to make it better for everybody.
Oh, okay. There you go. Okay.
And okay, so I'm waiting for it to load.
I can crop it maybe. Just make this part.
No, I'm surprised F11's not doing anything. Maybe it's F12.
Okay.
No, it's not F12.
F12 is nothing. Do you mind?
Sorry, yeah. Wait, F was sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just because the thing I'm trying to make it when you press F11, it should make it full screen. But
It's not.
I'm trying to. Yeah, maybe it's yeah, I don't know.
I don't really think they mind about the thing, Sonny. I can zoom in whenever there's something important.
Oh, okay. Sure. All right.
Bye. Thank you. Alright, it's Alt F4. I'm not gonna do that. I feel like you're just gonna exit me out by accident. Not by accident, on purpose. So we can actually go like panel by panel if you guys don't mind. So I'm not gonna read any of that. Okay, I do want to read that part. Hold on. X this part out. Oh my god. Oh my god, I hate this. How do you zoom in though? Okay. I guess I can read that. It's pretty good. Of course, one of the most involved characters designed, Guttaforce, was the new look of Kratos. Getting this character right meant a lot of the team, all of whom wanted to strike a balance of retaining the iconic elements of his design, while bringing fresh ideas from the Norse world to the table. Also, people have expectations for what he's supposed to look like, said lead character artist Raphael Grassetti. It was kind of hard to push people to look like a completely new design, but once we started just enhancing what was there before, it was a lot easier to get people on board. Okay. So yeah, that's the original Kratos. Yeah, I'm glad they just didn't go with this. This just looks so lame. He's got a sweater on. This one looks a little bit better. I really wish this was an option in the final product of the game, because I kind of miss like shirtless Kratos. That sounds like I'm into him or something, but I'm not. It's kind of his old look. Alright, sorry, I gotta read the chat as well. Have you ever played a game called Pantheon? I have. I'm not a huge fan of it. Okay, so you can actually see this part in the game. Like, you don't see the humans skinning the giant or the troll, but you do see the troll hanging, or at least it's in the E3 demo, I believe. I don't know. And you can see that they've always had that idea of there being something frozen underneath. You can see kind of below it. It's not a giant in the final game, but it is the chisel. He said he's into shirtless Kratos. I knew it! No, I just like that design better. Okay, so here we have Alfine. From the start, the team knew that the game's Alfine level was going to be lit solely from the Temple of Light at the center of the level. But what would a forest look like if it had grown for thousands of years in those lighting conditions? The team imagined that the trees would blend and twist towards the light, each flower and leaf stretching towards the temple. The shadows, therefore, would never see light, creating a life or death contrast that the team explored throughout the level. So yeah, it's something that I only figured out when I read this book. All of the trees in Alfheim look like this. They're pointing towards the light because they reach for the only light source in the level. So yeah, it's a really cool detail, and you really don't notice that unless you really think about it in the game. But all of the trees are pointing towards the light. Let me know if the audio is okay, by the way. The team was exploring the look of characters in the game. Concept artist Yefim Kingelman, I can pronounce that, created these evocative concepts for what the dead of Helheim might look like, some of which made it into the final game. I guess they look more like this. I'm glad they didn't go with this. It just looks too religious, I guess. I don't know, they got close on. These are just, they're more vulnerable, I would say. Let's go to the next. I'm on the Magni and Modi fight and giving out a 4. Straight up impossible to do. It's a difficult fight. It's more enjoyable if it's more difficult, but it is difficult. Okay, in the mythology, the dead journey over the River of Knives as they make their way into Helheim proper. When the team looked at the glacial flows and melts, they noticed that they often look like knives, with harsh serrated edges. These illustrations also speak to a city whose sole purpose was to arm an undead army and build a massive ship of the dead for Ragnarok. So they actually were working on the army for Ragnarok. The one that Loki or Hel is supposed to be... No, in the mythology, Loki is the one who brings the army to Asgard. I'm correct in that, right? I mean, this just looks... It looks badass. It looks really good. Oh, they have another giant here. Sorry, it's been a while since I've looked at this book again. Oh, this made it into the game. The Archstones, like the bones of a giant. I believe they're the bones of a giant, at least. What a nice art. It is very good. Helheim represented an interesting architectural mystery for the team to crack. Creative director Cory Barlog was adamant about it, feeling colder than cold. As such, the team played quite a bit with the mist and wind, trying to bring a somber feeling to the place where all prior travelers had met in glorious deaths. Here we can see exploration of the bridge of the dam, served by the mud god as they filled it in. I don't like how this looks. This looks a little bit too sci-fi, especially this floating orb right there. It just reminds me... This looks fine. I guess this is kind of what the end level looked like. Hey, Kuba, what happened to the Discord channel, bro? I took it down because it got way too toxic. Ah! This scene actually made it into the game. That's Matre Helson right there. That's really cool. He was... That's Thamur, I guess? He was gonna look a lot more zombified. Okay, well, the majority of work created these days is primarily done digitally. It's not the only avenue artists have to explore. Okay, so this is just the clay work Raftra said he did. Kratos is actually wielding 2 axes in this game. This is very, very early on. Like, they didn't even think what Kratos' weapon was going to be. Okay, in this one they kind of knew already. Like, he has the single axe. We fought the fire troll on those mossy arches, and then soon after we solved the puzzle with 2 light elf statues. Yeah, I've talked about that in my light elves video. It's kind of weird that they're there, yeah. Look at Atreus, man. I'm glad at least I'm glad he doesn't look like this. This would have been okay, I guess, but I'm still like how he ended up. While Atreus is Kratos' son, he's unlike his father in some ways. Atreus still has an innocent and wondrous view of the world and its mythology, and the team wanted to preserve that feeling throughout his design. I tried to retain that in these early concepts of exploring Atreus, said lead concept artist Della Longfish. While some may have expected Kratos' son to be muscular and strong, he was intentionally designed to feel more modest. Nice. Let's see. Let me read the chapter a little bit. The Hell Giant Helson, based off its name, might be the son of Hela, who's the daughter of Loki. Yeah, if we go by here, its name, like Matru Helson, the son of Hel, yeah. You would have to say that. The paradise of Jotunheim was always intended to be the end goal of the game. Oh, that's interesting. It's always... So that was always the ending, I guess. The team thought early on that all the nomads and travelers that Kratos meets on his journey would be searching for a way to access it themselves too. That idea was scrapped, but the notion remained that Jotunheim is a land of bounty with glittering fields as far as the eye can see. That's interesting. So all the people in the game originally were going to be heading to Jotunheim. It's kind of interesting. I believe the travelers are still looking for a way into Jotunheim, aren't they? Alright, let me go get some water because my mouth is gonna dry. Give me just a sec, I'll be back. Alright, here we go, guys. I'm really sorry because I completely forgot that I had to stream today, so this is kind of last minute. I actually bought this book just today. So let's continue. I don't know what that is. Can we read this? Midgard 3D look environment. Artist Dan McKeon, Kevin Quinn, Eric. Okay, so they're just giving credit to the people who created it. Nice. Oh, I remember seeing this in their website. This looks so good. I don't. It's just. Is this even art? Or I feel like this is just part of the game. Like it's just, or it just looks really good. The ogre was an early design created by Jose Cabrera, exploring the creature that's unique to Norse mythology. Like many of the creatures in our game, we wanted to push the fantastic while at the same time achieving believability with their design, says lead concept artist Dilla Longfish. I think it's one of the most cool, one of the coolest looking enemies in the game. Looks like gameplay. It does, but it looks really smooth. I don't know. All right, so look at this design for the dragon, man. I'm not laughing. I mean, I'm laughing, but it looks really scary. It looks like a Dead Space monster almost. So, with dragons being such a well-known part of the Norse mythology, these were among some of the earliest creatures the team explored. Getting a feeling for their scale and how their environment might influence them was essential along their unique methods of flights. Okay. Just skip this. What do you guys think about these guys? I thought you wouldn't stream today. It's Monday? Did I tell you guys I wasn't going to stream? I don't remember. If I did tell you guys I wasn't going to stream, I'm an idiot then. I completely forgot. Please, what is the background music? It's Melody of Pandora, or Pandora's Melody. Okay, so I don't feel like reading all of this. Wait, is that Thor? Who the hell is that? What the hell is going on? One day during development, every team member arrived at work to find a book of each on each of their desks. The team had worked very hard to give everyone a guide for how to start thinking about the project, to illustrate what was important to them, what the mood of the game was meant to be, and how they wanted to play. This creative Bible had the net result of aligning everyone in the team, and they spent the day reading it and talking about what each would need to do to support it. I mean, who the hell is this guy? This guy looks like Thor a little bit, and this is a raven. I can't really read it here, believe it or not. I'm doing good, Amon. How are you, man? Was Thor originally going to be in the game? Will we see the Landworm? I don't know, man. I mean, he's teased in Alfine, so it's possible we'll see him. Okay, so that's Midgard. Nothing special here. It's the main level. Oh, you can still see Thamur there. That was always going to be one of the ideas that remained until the last, yeah. Will we see the return of Faye? I don't know, man. Maybe in using time travel or something? I don't know. Okay, there's the Giants Market, or the troll just hanging. But I wish I would have seen that actually, like how that happened. Like the humans actually pulling him up by his legs so they can harvest his organs. I don't know. Here we go. Good old Kratos. See, we need this armor. Not armor, like we need this. I don't know. Well, I guess costume, because God of War doesn't really have costumes anymore. They're not just cosmetic, they actually add something to it. But this needs to be an option. This looks so Kratos. It still remains Norse with this satchel type of thing. But this, just have him shirtless. That's how he looks. That's how he's meant to look. I don't want metal pajamas. That's the troll. A lot of the things like Lindworms were left out because of development cost. Yeah, but I mean, they might bring him back again. You never know. Yeah, bold Atreus. Yeah, I still don't know what's up with this scar. Can I zoom in? I can't. I know he has like a Kratos scar right there. How many pages is this now? I can't see. I don't know how I... Okay. Early on, the Nomads were designed as very grounded characters that were meant to contrast the more fantastic elements of the game. Their clothing and designs were influenced by the material the team imagined they would find in their surroundings, as with many designs. However, these characters would evolve over the course of the project. To ensure that they read well in the game, the team reduced the design to simple graphic shapes to see if their clarity held up at a very low level of detail. I mean, we only see them once, I guess, like in human form. Then they turn into Hellwalkers. Have you read the note on Alfine regarding Freya and his possible imprisonment in Asgard? His imprisonment in Asgard? No, what I read in Alfheim is that they're looking for Freya, not that he's in prison, right? What is the art of Guttaforce? It's a book that just goes over the art of the game. And it's cool because you get to see things that didn't really make it into the game. Like, for example, this bear right here. I think in E3 2016, Corey said that there was going to be hunting in the game, and Atreus was going to level up by doing such things, such as hunting, or tracking animals, I think, which would be part of hunting as well. And in the prequel comics of the game, Kratos actually fights a group of characters that are called the Berserkers, that have the ability to turn into bears. So I hope we see those guys again, but from the comic it seems that they're completely dead. Atreus notes that he might also be imprisoned in Asgard. If you play God of War, then check Atreus' note. I probably did, I just forgot about that. Who the hell are these guys? What the hell? Oh, the Wolvers, okay, alright. So they were more animalistic, I guess. These concepts for a creature called the Wolvers, an aggressive creature that can stand like a man or run on all four legs like a wolf. Kind of like the Norse werewolf. It's pretty much what it is, yeah. Do you think one of the three roosters that announced Ragnarok could be the eagle in Helheim? It's very possible. It's very possible. Should have called it the Art of War. Shansu, the Art of War. Yeah, Kratos wiped them out completely. Yeah, I know, but it's a shame because they just sound like a really cool enemy to fight. I mean, these guys are good too. But guys that can turn into wolves, that sounds amazing. Here we go, the Leviathan X. I'm so glad it looks kinda like this. Okay, let me read this part. Okay, almost as important as the game's dual heroes is Kratos' new weapons, his Leviathan Axe. With the Blades of Chaos from previous games serving such an iconic part of Kratos' character, the challenge was to create new weapons that had the same presence and appeal. The team wanted a weapon that was believable and clearly from this new world, but one that would also stood out as a special and somewhat fantastic, and like the game's heroes, the axe itself has a history that's revealed throughout the game. Not as much as I would have liked. I mean, yeah, Brock and Cindy created it, but that's about it. Ah, this looks so clunky. I don't know. I'm glad they went with a simpler design, I guess. I know this is not the final one, but it looks way better than this. In my opinion, at least. Yeah, can you cover a video on Mimir? That would be great. I don't think you have before. I have not made a video about Mimir's or where he came from. I think that's what you mean. Do you think the Wolvers worship their own totems like the Berserkers? I don't know, Eman. What do you think? Do you think so? Yeah, I think Kratos will eventually die, yeah. Early on, we wanted a ferocious enemy for our hero to encounter on their journey, so we explored multiple types of undead creatures, said lead concept artist The Longfish. We wanted to avoid the standard zombie characters looking like Norse mythology. The Draugr was a creature that really stood out to us. Okay, so that's the Draugr. Give me just a sec, you guys. Make sure he's okay. Okay. She said she was gonna be taking a shower, but I don't hear her. Just wanna make sure she's okay. Gots to go. Take care. See you. Take it easy, Mert Ali. Thank you for stopping by, dude. Do you think he'll die in the higher existence or in Norse? I think the higher existence is gonna be the last place he goes to defeat Athena once and for all. So these are more sketches of the Draugrs. The Draugr character is an enemy of the player encounters in every realm of the game, so a lot of time was spent on exploring the different forms this character could take, alongside their physical attacks. Constants for this mystical attacks, mechanics, and effects were also explored. I kind of wish, I know this is like the main enemy and all that, but I kind of wish that they would have followed up with the mythology, like stay true to the mythology, because Draugrs are just humans that die an unworthy death and then they turn to zombies. You shouldn't really see them elsewhere unless you are given a reason to see them, right? And Alfine is a little bit better because they're in prison cells, which makes no sense unless you think that the light elves brought them, which is why I made that theory. But yeah, what are the chances that giants will be revealed? Oh, very likely. I think we're gonna travel back in time and we're gonna see them. Why is it always daytime when Kratos and Atreus embark on their journey? Do you think there's a reason that's involving Scott and Hati, or it's implied when you travel through the realm's night process? I don't know. It's interesting, but I don't know, man. Does time even change? Even in God of War 2, time, it's always daylight, even though his adventure is pretty long. What is this? What's this place? Oh, this is okay. This is Alfheim still. Here we go. I think these are no. This is not what was leaked before. Okay, I can show you guys that after I finish this, like the thing that leaked before the game was announced. Oh, this is a beautiful shot. Maybe just do a photo of Mimir and analyze it with some AI app that says where Mimir is from. By the way, nice word. Thanks you so much, man. The interior of Alfheim Temple, where the dusk veil hangs invasively over the light of Alfheim. We talked about the light of Alfheim as if it had always been there, said Berlin. Okay, the temple around it was built by the Light Elves to celebrate it. And over the years, the Dark Elves and Light Elves fought over this light. The Dark Elves would feed off of the light like a drug. See? So the Dark Elves do use the light of Alfheim to consume it. They use it to enhance themselves like a drug. Now, by saying this, it means that that's not what the Light Elves do, which is unclear what they do. So what do you guys think the Light Elves do with the light of Alfheim? Mimir is part of the Norse Pantheon. He is, but in God of War, it's implied that he came from Scotland, I think, somewhere else, or Celtic mythology. Oh man, they look so alien here. This looks wrong. The Dark Elves and Night Elves were such an interesting set of characters to design, and early in development, we knew we wanted to see them in the game, said Del Longfish. While they're more elevated race than men, they are still less than gods, occupying a unique middle ground in Norse mythology. We wanted something more than the classic elf design, and here we can see the first concepts of the Dark Elves. I mean, it's cool, but it seems like they belong more in a horror movie. With that said, though, that this looks somewhat scary still. They still look scary. Do I think Jormungandr will die in the sequel? No, not yet. I don't think so, man. Do you think that will happen? Yeah, see you, Uncle Enzo. Thank you so much for stopping by, dude. Light Elves were designed to feel angelic and monk-like, and while at first glance their appearance is different than that of the Dark Elves, they have the same body markings, and their own horns are made to look like headpieces. So yeah, they still have horns. That's kind of a cool design. I mean, but what happened to the Dark Elves? Look, they just look completely changed. I guess the drugs changes him. Because these ones look a little bit more human. Here we go, Tyr's Temple. I like that model. Which one? It's unlikely. I asked because the sound of the giant falling in the teaser. Who else could it be? Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. I feel like that's just another. That's gonna be the giant boss we might kill in the game because I think that's gonna happen. They're gonna bring back a Kronos-like enemy for us to fight. Tyr's Temple was an opportunity for the team to implement some of the grand architecture for which God of War is known. But these early sketches were far too decayed and humble for the majestic scale that Cory Barlog wanted to convey inside Tyr. Convey since Tyr was intended to be portrayed as an ostentatious egomaniac. I feel like that's changed. The team got very excited once they discovered the idea of the compass for the realm. So Tyr was intended to be portrayed as ostentatious and an egomaniac. I don't think that's how we haven't met Tyr yet. But I don't know, that's not how he comes across. Irish and Scottish people share several gods with Norse Pantheon. They're pagan, even though they don't have all the same gods. Yeah, that's why I don't want God of War to go to the Celtic mythology, because it's gonna look too similar to the Norse one. Probably is. That's why people ask me, "Do you think we're gonna go to Celtic?" I don't think so. It's just gonna look too similar. Same with the Roman gods and the Greeks. All right, let me sit up properly. Where's the thing? Come on. Can you just move it like that? Yeah, I can't, because it's much easier. Many of the early designs for the trench were far too simple, but once an area began to develop a more serpentine aesthetic, it rapidly established the tone of the space moving forward. Unfortunately, it was much more difficult to produce a modular serpentine design, but the environment artist still brought the location to life in a fantastic fashion. So this is what? This is Alfine? I guess it's still Tyr's Temple. Okay, this is one of the images that actually got leaked. Okay, this looks more like Alfine still. Yeah, this is Alfine, definitely. I remember I woke up one day, it was before the game was announced, and they're like, oh, there might be a new God of War coming. And they showed this Kratos with an axe, and this was one of the images. I'm like, oh my god, that looks beautiful. Hey, the chests. Yeah, the Celtic Pantheon is called, I'm not even gonna pronounce that. But Tyr is in both pantheons. Yeah, it's kind of like the Roman gods and Greeks. I know. God of War Aztec mythology could be interesting. I would love that, man. I would love that so much, because that's it's such a violent pantheon with all of the human sacrifices and all that. I would love a God of War game set in the Aztec Pantheon. But I think we're gonna go to Egypt first. Okay, so now it's taking more form. Here we go. Originally, the Lake of Nine was going to be a hub of God of War, a grand temple built by Tyr, allowing the god to travel between the realms. The concept was that the other gods hated Tyr, whom they perceived as extravagant, and that his temple was far too flashy. Cory wanted the temple to almost be a temple to Tyr himself. He always wanted the temple to be flooded, proposing that the World Serpent had come in and destroyed the temple, flooding the entire area. The early designs the team created, however, were never quite ostentatious enough, but we finally hit it on something when we proposed a design that acted as a compass, pointing at each realm the player would travel to. This ended up being translated by the level designers into a rotating bridge that pointed at the realm the player was going to travel to. Honestly, what was the idea for Tyr originally? Because the way he's describing it, like, he was going to be ostentatious, he was going to be a proud god, and every god was going to hate him for that. That's not the reason why the gods hate him now. They hate him because he helped the giants escape, not because he's ostentatious. Ostentatious means extravagant, like just he's being fancy. He's like, oh, he wants only the best thing, like the fanciest Gucci. He likes Gucci stuff. Okay. Let's continue. Sorry, I'm looking at the chat as well. My nose itches. Ah! Oh, it's the early designs for the drummer, right? Well, give me a sec, guys. Oh no, it's the Revenant actually. For the Revenant design, we wanted to nail down the look that conjure up the imagery of the classic Revenant, but also pushed and emphasized the unsettling aspect of the character. Recall Della Longfish. The team ultimately decided to go with a stretched, longer neck, as well as decrepit, dangling legs, reflective eyes, and a face shrouded by hair with thorns growing out of her head. We think those additions convey the strangeness of this character, and more importantly, the dangerous nature of our hero's world. This is an enemy that never made it into the game. This one right here, the drummer, and it kind of sounds cool. And things that never make it into a game always sounds cool because you can fill it up with your imagination and how they would have looked. But if they cut it, it's for a reason, I guess. Like many early concepts, we explored what if of a character. By covering a wide range of ideas, this allows the director to pick what most fits their idea, and in some cases can help expand on those ideas. These early Revenant concepts explored the ideas: what if she sat perched high above the ground, or in contrast was rooted to the ground itself? Others explored the idea of her magic being based on sound emanating from a drum of sorts. While none of these parts of the final design, they were all necessary steps to for the team to arrive to the final product, I guess. I don't know, the drummer thing sounds kind of cool. Alright, I want 2 players to come back to God of War. They never had 2 players. They had multiplayer in God of War Ascension, but I guess, yeah, they had a co-op section, a co-op mode in that game, but I don't know. It's just, I don't think it belongs with God of War, man. If I'm being honest, I think this is the final design of the Revenant, but I think I like this one a little bit more. It screams God of War a little bit more to me. I don't know. I don't like this design. What is this? It's a dude. It's a Revenant dude. Interesting. Why was God of War in Fortnite? Do you think it will have a battle royale? I mean, yeah. You can still buy the skin of Kratos in that game. This goes to show that many ideas sent on scraps in production. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. That's always cool about seeing all this. Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay, that's Freya's place. Hey, it's Charlie. The turtle. Around this point in the game, Leeds got really excited about the Witch of the Woods house being inside the belly of a giant turtle. I think that it was a pivotal moment where it started to go more into the 80s fantasy movie, like Conan, Red Sonja, or The Dark Crystal, said Luke Berliner. Okay, I've never watched those movies, but yeah, I can agree. It's very fantastical. It looks good though. Here we go, Helheim. Hey David, what's up, man? Did IGN invent the Charlie meme? I think it was IGN, or it wasn't IGN. It was GameStop. I don't know. No, GameStop is the store. GameSpot is the game media. Yeah. What did the people at GameSpot think when they called Atreus Charlie? I think Corey was just joking. He's like, "Oh, his name is Charlie," and they're like, "Oh, I guess it's Charlie." They just went with it. GameSpot. Yeah. Still the breach of the dam. Hey! I don't remember seeing this. Look. They still have that boat section there. They've always planned it. Hey, Goldening, what's up, man? That's the mountain pass. He was trying to find the shapes of the architecture throughout the mountain because this was all crafted by the giants. We wanted to show off their skills as master stone craftsmen, said Luke. Hey! Everything okay?
Yeah, my clothes are...
Do you want me to cover the...
No, it's okay.
I'll cover it, hold on.
No.
Just in case. Go ahead.
Nothing's happening behind the camera.
Connery, he is completely naked.
No! I have a robot.
And you'll never see it.
I have a robot. You can uncover it now.
Yeah? Good, okay.
I had a robot.
Okay.
I had clothes.
Alright, guys, I was kidding. She's not naked. She wasn't naked. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm putting on the pants.
Red orb time, someone said.
I'm going to keep the door open for circulation.
Okay, yeah, sure. Do you want to be in the stream?
Well, I guess I can if I need to, but
okay.
Right now. The hair's all crazy. I have a shirt on.
Oh, you don't have a shirt on, okay.
I didn't stop saying that. I have
Alright.
a shirt on. It's a tank top.
Good guy Cap. Of course. I'm not gonna let you guys see my beautiful girl. Psst. Psst.
Put on.
Gonna block our view? Cock blocker said. Guys, I'm right about to show you Kanariki naked, okay? And she wasn't naked. She wasn't naked. She had a robe on, okay? I think it's funny. It's very similar with your mom.
What?
When I was in the living room once just watching TV and it was early in the morning.
Yeah.
And your mom came out with her robe on. She wasn't naked by any means, right?
Yeah, she has clothes underneath the robe.
Yeah, she had clothes underneath the robe, and she still went inside. She was embarrassed by it.
Yeah, because it's like loungewear. It's like
I guess, yeah.
loungewear. Here's me, my crazy wet head.
Crazy.
I have clothes. I have clothes on.
Look at the travelers, honey. Look at the travelers.
Who's that, Mason? What was that? The Mason, the guy who's always like, look at the travelers.
Yeah,
though.
where's Mason though? I haven't seen him in a while.
It makes me wonder where he went.
Yeah.
I like that, like Darth Vader looking, like Darth Maul.
He does look a little bit like Darth Vader, yeah. And look, okay, tell me, okay, this does not look like a goblin. Come on, this thing.
For a second, I thought it was Brock. For a
Oh,
split
because he's
second,
blue. Okay, I guess.
For a split second, I thought it was Brock.
Yeah.
No, he looks like
He does look
the
like a
second
Star
son.
Wars character.
The second son.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, when I said,
With the
when I said
mask.
Darth Vader,
Is
I
that the
meant second
guy?
son.
I don't know his name, but it's the guy with the mask, right? In
No,
Star Wars?
I'm thinking of some others now. No, I'm thinking of Clone Wars. He's the guy from oh my gosh,
The Old Republic.
Game. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know the game. I know the game.
I don't even like Star Wars that much, and even I know that. So, you know, bad on you.
I knew the game.
So that's Thamur.
Yeah, that's the giant.
Who's the giant?
It is a giant. Why is there blood on the ground?
I mean, look at the chisel. It is.
But he's old. Why is the blood new?
Because it's frozen, I guess. I don't know. Okay, this never made it into the final game, so maybe they just got rid of that idea. But I don't know. While you were playing God of War,
why don't you read it?
it's too long.
It could say.
They're not gonna talk about why we got rid of the blood. Okay.
But,
You want to read it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I'm reading it like physically.
Go ahead. You gotta read it now.
Okay, well, I can't. I ain't got no glasses. Excuse my hair, guys. I just got out of the shower. Early on in the project, Mood had created a painting of a fallen giant. With the landscape having grown up around its body, the team quickly grew attached to the idea of this gargantuan corpse, going so far as to attempt placing it into the vista of the first playable demo. So he was going to be in he was going to be in the demo.
Well, yeah, he's in the background. Yeah, someone actually found him.
Creative director Cory Barlog developed the story of the giant stone mason Thamur, whatever, and his attempts to raise stone fortifications, protecting Jotunheim from Thor's prior to the giant's demise. Sorry, if I'm reading it kind of weird, it's because I don't have my glasses and the font's very tiny. This level in the game was nicknamed Stonemason, and the lore stated that when Thor killed Thamur, the giant fell into a village and the adjacent lake. With his last breath, Thamur froze the surrounding area, locking the tip of his chisel deep into the ice.
Sweet. No mention of the blood. Celtic North, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I was thanking him.
ASMR.
Thank you so much, dude. And he says, here I am once again. Welcome, dude. Once again. Yep. But yeah. Story time. Yeah, I mean, she's a much better reader than I am.
I didn't have my glasses.
You were doing fine.
Font was so tiny.
It is tiny. I wish there was like a thing you can zoom in, yeah.
Well, you can kind of zoom in with the plus button.
The plus button? Well, it's not here. No, I don't want to mess this up because it's actually pretty good.
Okay.
I can still read it though. For Guttaforce's first E3 appearance, the team needed to come up with a global art direction style guide in order to exhibit a high level of consistency for the game's first public showing. After many meetings, lots of interaction, the team landed on its own version of mythological realism, which consisted of Norse fantasy, historical detail, and pre-digital color. Once those elements were folded together, things started to lock in, and the world started to soften. It's interesting. Yo, Celtic North, thank you so much, man. Every single stream now, I'm gonna donate here. Just take my wallet. Thank you so much, man. You don't have to, but it's very much appreciated. I thought she was here. Oh, there's Faye right there. Okay, we can skip to that. That's Faye. But thank you so much for the super chat, man. That's honestly, that helps out the channel a great deal. Thank you very much. The team knew that yellow would be the dominant color of the mother's body wrapping. We researched floral local to Scandinavia and selected the complementary purple flowers that are placed between the folds of the wrapping, said concept artist Yefim, can't pronounce that. We wanted to keep the fabric mostly loose to preserve the mother's femininity and not to give too much hints as to her appearance. Haha, okay, nice. In some of the design sketches we see traditional Norse brooches, as well as runic symbols in the rope work, but the team finally settled on something simpler and added a wreath of flowers as the final touch. So it's funny how they've never wanted to show Faye's appearance at all. Never. Which is interesting.
Does Faye even exist?
She does exist.
How do you know this?
I just know.
Sure.
Oh my god, look at Baldur. This one truly is Baldur.
Yeah, Baldur.
he does look like a drug addict. What?
Yeah, my glasses on now.
Do you want to sit?
I'll sit down.
I don't think they can hear you though.
I'll mumble so they can just hear me.
Honey, you don't have to be here. Like if you're.
I'm fine then. I'll
No,
leave.
no. I want you here. That's fine. But.
I want you here too.
Here, just sit on my lap. Okay, it's fine.
No, it's okay.
Here,
No.
look.
We have a chair. I just remember we have another chair. I'll go assemble the chair.
You can go and assemble it if you want to.
Assemble the chair.
I was gonna do it, but I guess that works too.
I'll do it later.
Okay. Okay, here we go. The dragons. Okay, this is. I feel like this is important because it tells us a little bit more about Baldur. I don't know how to pronounce that. In contrast to, I hate Norse names. In contrast to Hazriler, Dragister has a full use of his wings and can fly, and his full body armor shows that it's ready for battle. This also serves to further demonstrate Baldur's strength and power of being one of the few gods who's capable of taming a dragon. So Baldur went into the wilderness and actually caught a dragon.
That was the dragon he was flying, I guess.
Yeah. That's badass. He put the mount on and all that. It makes sense because if the dragon just bit him or something, I feel nothing, and he just kept going. I don't know.
If he gets like hit with his flame breath, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm fine."
It's nothing. Yeah, he doesn't feel it. It makes sense for him to be the only one.
Has David Jaffe came in your stream yet?
No, David Jaffe has not come into my stream yet.
Oh no.
Show off. It was
David
thanks to
Jaffe
me.
came in
It
the
was
stream.
thanks to me. Okay.
Just say, I streamed God of War 1 the first time.
Oh my
David
God.
Jaffe came in my stream.
Good job, honey. Good
Just
job.
say.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
I always bring that up.
You've beaten me.
I brought it up every day since then.
Look at these heads. I mean.
Why are they flat?
I know.
Why?
Okay, doesn't this look like those statues in the islands? I forgot what they're called.
Yeah, the island heads. Oh,
Yeah.
super chat.
Celtic North, thank you so much, man. When you hit 1K, should do a Kaptain Kuba tasteful.
Calendar. So it's like you know when you're.
Oh, like a sexy calendar?
Yeah.
Why do I have so many Sims in my? What is this? Thank you for the super chat. It's gonna be me with the Leviathan Axe, and it's gonna be covering my my junk, I guess. I don't know, just barely.
Are you okay? So
I'm gonna be holding Leviathan Axe, and it's gonna cover my area. My.
Is it gonna be like? Is the axe gonna be down?
I guess I'm just gonna. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah.
I'm just saying that's like one thick pole. I'm just saying. Because like, I'm gonna hold the axe, and it's in that the axe is gonna be in the air, and I'm like,
You're
so
right,
the
yeah.
pole's gonna cover you up.
All right. So somehow I'm gonna have
One
the.
thick pole.
Okay, I'm gonna have the head of the axe is what it's called, right?
Yeah,
somehow, but that doesn't look right. I don't know. I guess I could be swinging it.
You could like stand like holding it.
Okay, I'm not gonna
down.
do the sexy book thing. Okay, that's not happening. That's a joke. I'm not doing that.
Here you are making it like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have the axe. Like this. I'm not doing it, but I'm gonna have the axe. Have like the shield. You can do like a shield thing and have the axe.
The shield?
Yeah, the shield.
Sure.
And then.
I can one up Kanaruhi. Kanaruhi Barlow gave me a like and reply on Twitter.
Corey Barlog?
Yeah, he did. I can do you one better. Corey Barlow subbed to me, so suck it, both of you.
No, David Jaffe that was in my thing, and he.
Corey Barlow subbed to my channel. Okay.
Doesn't mean he watches your videos.
It doesn't.
Yes, he watched my video.
But
came
still.
in to say thank you for playing his game.
But still.
He thanked me for playing his game.
Yeah, I know. You can't beat Corey subbing to me. Okay, it's just you cannot beat.
Oh, got another one.
Yo, Celtic, thank you so much, man. Axe covered in the Magnum dong. This is getting weird. But thank you. Thank you for the super. I have to say it. I have to say it. Okay, the Holder brothers, Brock and Sindri, are the dwarves who famously crafted Thor's hammer. The story. Okay, I thought it was another one. The story reveals that they are also the pair who created the Leviathan Axe, which Kratos wields throughout the game. The team wanted their expertise in blacksmithing and weapon making to be reflected in their character design. So along with the blacksmithing tools, Jose including some intricate metal work in their costumes. That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, you've got me beat. He didn't sub to my channel. Suck it, Publius! Oh my god, Sindri looks insane. Look at that. He looks freaky.
His eyeballs. I think it's his eyeballs.
Yeah.
He has no eyelids.
Oh my god, you're right. That's it.
He has no eyelids.
He looks insane.
Why does it say that they're freaking got no head? Read that.
Oh no, and he's got blood on his hands. Like he looks like he just killed someone.
He freaking murked somebody.
He looks like he's traumatized. It's just he had to kill someone. Yeah. Okay. Well, both brothers are outstanding metalsmiths. Sindri talents are demonstrated in his meticulous, intricate details of his craft, while Brock's strength lays in his ability to blend raw mythical ore into any shape. Their combined mastery is unmatched in any of the realms. Brock's skin has taken a bluish-gray hue from all the exposure to working with metals like silver. So there you go. We've always known that. That's been told in the game.
Everyone keeps asking that.
Brock is blue because he has worked with silver. So there you go.
Go back behind you. Sorry, I keep moving back. I need to dry my hair.
That's okay. Holy crap, Sindri! Holy crap! His eyes are all crazy like.
Screams. Yeah.
Honestly, but he looks like he's got blood on his hands, and he's like, oh no, what have I done?
The humanity.
Shit. Hey man, Kuba insulted my 1-9 last time. Might have to put it up. Dude, Golden, I was kidding, man. What did I do that? What did I say that? I forgot. Why did I say I was gonna? What did I say to Golden that I didn't need his member money? What was it? It was a joke, but I don't remember what the joke was.
I don't remember it.
I'm so sorry, but no, don't stop becoming a member. Just stay a member, okay? That helps me out, dude. I forgot what I said.
Yeah, it was something that happened. It was when I was recording you in the reaction to David Jaffe being in my stream. I don't see how that.
I forgot what I said. Yeah.
I don't see how that refers back to him.
I know. I forgot.
I'm sorry.
This dark elf looks kind of tubby. I don't know. He needs to hit the gym. Oh, that looks awesome. See, I don't know, if the final boss of the Alfine looked a little bit like that, it would have been better. I don't know. Celtic Nord, man, thank you so much. You've been awesome, dude. You've been so generous. Because of telling you, Kona told us about your story. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a snitch.
He was a snitch. Snitch. Okay.
It was a snitch.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
Snitches wind up in ditches.
See, I've already forgotten about that. But Celtic Nord, man, thank you so much for the super chat. For many of the game's sandball puzzles, the level designers wanted to implement large environmental surprises. For instance, raising the giant symbol out of the water and lining them up as shown in these illustrations. Okay, that doesn't really happen in the final game, I think. There's no actual surprises, I think. Keeping this membership for a long time, don't worry. Dark Elf had a beer belly. He did. He did have a beer belly. I forgot to type my message with my donation. Ah, you can. Maybe I can see it. Just type it there. It's fine. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Who's this? Oh, okay, the Valkyries. I'm like, who the hell is that? So yeah, this is something you guys might not know. All of the Valkyries' masks are meant to resemble an animal. So I forgot their names. So this one is eagle, vulture, raven, deer, ram, boar, bear. Oh, the bear one was cool. And now, where's Sigrun though? Is Sigrun here? I guess this is Sigrun. Kuba's a beautiful specimen. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are awesome. There we go. Good old Valkyries. Oh my god, that looks like a robot. Celtic Nord is your secret admirer. Thank you guys, honestly. Last donation of the night. Hope you guys doing amazing, and I hope we can play Bloodborne together again. We're gonna get that calendar at 100k. Okay, maybe on the calendar. Maybe. Are you gonna shave your head when they reveal God of War 5? I might do it just for fun. Like, actually properly shave my head. Completely. Like, just completely. And then... He's like, no! I'm thinking about it, okay? I haven't confirmed it yet.
I have a lot of ideas for that. You go, oh, I'm gonna do the reacting to my old videos.
You're just saying that...
Idea. 80k subs. Oh, I'm gonna go contact David Jaffe for my subs.
I lack execution, I know.
You have so many ideas, just do them.
I know.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry. Do them.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Wait, hold on. I think this is where... Okay. Okay, so this is important, I think. So, the Thor statue was designed with the consideration that its builder had access to a variety of different cultures. Hence, the armor and weapons have an historically mixed look. This intentional sampling of different areas resulted in various parts of the design being influenced by different cultures. For example, while the chest armor is derived from Nordic and Celtic cultures, the helmet has Egyptian and Persian traits. It's only later in the journey that the father and son realize that the statue's poor condition is not merely the result of natural decay, but also of a great battle that took place surrounding it. This conflict resulted in Tyr's mysterious disappearance and the flooding of the Lake of Nine. So there you go. This is one of the coolest things in the art book. First of all, it's telling us that the reason Tyr looks like he's from every mythology is because he has gone to almost every mythology. So it's meant to resemble that. But did you hear that last part? It's only later in their journey that the father and son realize that the statue's poor condition is not merely the result of natural decay, but also of a great battle that took place surrounding it. This conflict resulted in Tyr's mysterious disappearance and the flooding of the Lake of Nine. So Tyr is a 95% alive. And what I mean is, like, he's most likely alive. Okay. 95%. He's 95% alive. He's 5% dead.
5% dead.
But yeah, like, and I called it, like, just from looking at the murals, I realized that a battle took place in the bridge in his temple. Like, it took place, and then he was captured. Cap, read my comment that I'm about to post. Okay, I'll try and catch it. Why don't you play The Witcher 3? It's too long, man. I like The Witcher 3, but it's just way too long. So yeah, I'm telling you, like, Tyr helped the giants escape to Jotunheim, and while that happened, Asgard tried to stop that from happening. So a battle took place, and this is why the statue's all destroyed. What?
I hate to interrupt this thing, but what does that say?
Table and chairs free.
Can you ask if it's available in Spanish? I'm sorry. Because if we get this, it's for free. And maybe they'll reply if they know what you're saying. I'm sorry, guys. I've completely disrupted the stream. I'm sorry. Blame me. Let's see if you got any. No more chats yet. No? Okay. Sorry. Thank you.
Jesus. Does that mean the final mural of Kratos' death is really Tyr? I still think it's Tyr. He doesn't look like Kratos at all. I still think it's Tyr. It's one of the theories that I'm most sure about. Connery, you're fired, says Publius. Now, we've been trying to get a table with some chairs for the longest time now.
Because we don't have.
And wait, why is it free though? I don't trust that.
I don't. No, because some people just don't. No, some people just have stuff for free. It's like whoever gets it first gets it first.
I'm from Cuba. I don't trust free things. Okay.
It happens. People send out free stuff, and it's just who gets it first gets it first.
Pac Chori says, Cuba, can you speak Spanish? Yo en verdad no sé hablar español, ¿entiendes? Yo hablo un poquitico nada más. Yo sé leer lo que dice la mesa y las sillas si están disponibles o no. There you go. That's all the Spanish I'm going to be speaking today. This looks really...
Spanish, Daddy.
This looks really cool. I want this... I would like this as a painting. Like this overview shot of Jormungandr in the Lake of Nine. No, I'm not going to do that. That's illegal.
That's not illegal.
That's illegal.
You bought this.
Hold on, let me read this. The World Serpent was a fun challenge, said concept artist Stephen Oakley. Turning a simple snake into an immense, wise, and intimidating character rather than a simple creature was an interesting task. Oakley and the team played around with the idea of features like catfish whiskers to endow the serpent with sage-like qualities, but ultimately opted instead for a dangling lake of foliage on his beard and underside. That's cool. Let me see if I find Iman's comment, because he said he... you haven't commented yet, I think. You might be able to speak Spanish, but what about Italian? Yeah, thought so. No, I wish I could. Italian sounds cool.
I used to speak Italian.
Shush. We played with the idea that the World Serpent was getting ready to shed its old earth-encrusted white skin. Oh man, I haven't read this in a while. And experimented with the non-snake-like heads, adding flippers and even gills so he'd feel more like feel at home in the water. We'd find them during the game, said concept. Okay, that's cool. That is really cool. Oh my god, he might have looked like this in the game.
I like his fins. I like that actually. I like it.
You like it?
I like that.
I like the simpler one. It's good, but I don't know.
That almost looks like a sea snake.
I don't know. Celtic Nord, Jesus man, $99. Or, I don't know if it's dollars, it's something, 99 something. You thought I was done simping? Ha! Pathetic mortal. Dude, thank you so much.
I think it actually is $100.
Is it really? Dude. Okay, you know, I'm quitting YouTube now, okay? You know what, you can take over.
I think you should like sing a little song. Do something special.
I can't.
Thank you so much, Celtic.
Thank you so much, Celtic, for the $100. You're awesome. I'm not a good musician, but thank you so much, dude. Damn it.
Dab for him.
Okay, I'll dab for you.
There you go.
There you go. I never dab, okay?
There you go.
That's the rarest. Okay, for another $200, I'll floss. I'll do the floss. I'll floss in front of you guys. I'm not gonna floss. Don't do that. Don't give me money to.
You'll do the floss.
I don't know how to do the floss. That's the sad part. Celtic Nord is our new champion. He is, man. Oh, there's a stupid puzzle. Magni here looks. He looks a little bit Asian. What does that happen? He looks like an Asian. What would you call that? Butcher. With these two knives. I'm so glad they went with the huge sword instead. Cap dabbed. Clip it. Again, he looks Asian here. Same with Modi. Why do they look like that? Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. This character model is God of War 2 Athena, while this one is higher existence Athena. Canonically, it would make sense for her to be like this. But why? Okay, she didn't make it into the final game, so let's just not think too much about it. Good old Zeus, man. I'm so glad art books exist, man. Like, this is so fun for me. Asgardian Botox gone wrong. For Modi, yeah, he looks off, man. Artist Jin Kim explored the aesthetic concept of the dead walking across a bridge. An idea that was in fact a holdover idea for Alfine, but made more sense in this context. If I'm honest with you guys, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the look of Helheim It just, to me, it just looks too plain. I don't know. It's proper how it looks, but it's just a little bit too plain. Kuba, did you know you say Balder? What do you mean? I will pay that 1,000 for the calendar. No, I'm not gonna do the calendar, man. I don't want to lower my standards. But thank you so much for all the super chats, man. You've been more than generous today. Bro, Magni and Modi one-shot me, damn. I'm so sorry, man. Agreed. With Helheim, it just looks very plain. I don't know, it's just all blue. It's supposed to be the realm of the dead, I get it. Guttaforce Broodswords originally envisioned as creatures of smoke and glass. Smoke and glass? How the hell would that work? Part physical and part spirit. While they appear smaller than most enemies, they are summoned in various forms and attack in groups, said lead concept artist Del Longfish. Cap, scroll up, please. Scroll up. Where? The Helheim thing? Oh, what happened? This thing here? The small ships of Helheim are mainly used to ferry the dead, where they will be trained and outfitted as soldiers in Hell's army. Ah, that's cool. How did I not pick up on that? In Norse mythology, once Ragnarok occurs, this undead army will descend upon Midgard. Corey wanted the player to feel like they were working with Kratos to hack the boat to convert it into a flying ship to escape. The docks in Helheim featured loads of weapons, racks litter about as soldiers of the dead prepare for Ragnarok. This allowed a closer look at the river of knives that can first be seen in the vista of the player's entrance to Jotunheim. The river of knives. I'm gonna make note of that and go to Helheim later. YouTube is pain. Oh, the comment section? Sorry. Okay. Cap, you remember the panel in the room where Modi attacks Kratos of Tyr getting ambushed by Thor and Odin? The middle panel is missing, but the last one depicts Tyr being chained up. Yeah, the middle panel can be found in Helheim later on. But yeah, I know. To me, it's always been clear that it's always been hinted that Tyr is still alive. That's never been a question in my mind. Is that the comment you wanted me to read? Hate the nightmares. Wait, hold on. 162. Okay. Jotunheim is known for its golden and glittering fields, and it's the ultimate objective and final destination of the game. The art team tinted the entire area with warm yellow colored palette, trying to back the colors associated with the mother to imply her connection to the giants, because this would also be the place where Atreus begins to understand his ancestry. The team wanted to show off the giants' mastery of stone masonry, including a massive homemade homage to their journey from Midgard to Jotunheim. That's cool. It's a cool place. He's already engaged to Corey too. What are you talking about? Who are you talking about? You know what I should do as a video idea? Like top 10 God of War locations, I guess. Like most beautiful locations. I could do that. And there's the mural. I should zoom into this to see if it says something. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, is there writing above the giants in the final game? Here? I wonder. Because I don't remember. Could we actually have some additional information here? Welcome back, honey.
Okay, I cut my bang a little bit.
You did?
Yeah, a little bit. It's not my face anymore.
Oh. There is writing? Okay, I just don't remember.
Yeah, I know my
Even though I finished the game the other day.
orange writing.
Okay, here's a shot of the Tyr thing. I believe it's Tyr. I don't know, I just don't think it's Kratos. You gotta believe, honey.
What happens here?
I don't know what happens there. Interesting, though. Muy interesante. The guy reply, by the way?
What?
The guy reply?
No.
Okay.
We probably won't get it, but... I mean,
We can still get the one from Walmart, it's fine.
As a native for buying Spanish.
Okay, I just noticed that the hole in the wall is literally a part of the mural missing. Yep. Let me go back, hold on. Yeah, and even his arm is missing as well.
Yeah, he definitely gave you $100 because his super chat's still up there because it's saying like.
Dude, thank you so much, man.
He donated so much, it's just gonna be there.
Honestly, anything. Like, I mean, anything you guys give me is appreciated. But damn, $100. Woo. Okay, that's.
We're gonna eat well tonight.
We're gonna eat well. Oh, Charlie's baby. What
yeah.
are you?
Woo.
Woo.
Actually, no, we had that steak that you.
Sure, yeah, we can eat that.
That could pay for a table.
Okay, sure. Okay. Take my money, I guess.
No.
No, it's fine.
No.
No, the one where Kratos is going through. The one where Kratos is going through. Oh, this thing here? Yeah, I guess it's a hole in the mural, yeah. Kuba's eating elk tonight. I wonder what elk tastes like. I've never had it. And I'm a Joe Rogan fan, so I kind of have to. Okay, so I think we're not gonna see anything new here, I think. Oh, there's Thor! I mean, it's the ending. Remain the same. And that's Freya. The Witch of the Woods is a very complex character. We wanted her designed to capture a mix of warrior spirit and that's ironic because she doesn't have one. But
What?
Freya's missing her warrior spirit,
Oh,
and it says we want her to design to capture a mix of warrior spirit and a compassionate heart. She doesn't have a warrior spirit,
Yeah.
literally.
I got you.
Her character is also someone who's in touch with the natural world and still retains a sense of nobility. As she aids our heroes on their journey, we discover much more about her backstory than she first leads on. Do you eat moose in Canada? Maybe somewhere. I've never had it though. Now you can buy a Kratos chain. Oh my god! I'm gonna Celtic donated again. I mean, yeah, he did. I'm gonna replace Iman as moderator. Now bow down. Honestly, dude, if you want to be a moderator, just let me know. I think you're.
He paid his way.
He paid his way up to being a moderator. No, I haven't.
He did.
But I haven't promoted I haven't made someone a moderator in a while, but Celtic, I don't know. Celtic doesn't really. He's often not. He's not. He was actually one of my first subscribers. He played Bloodborne with me like very early on.
Mm.
He was one of them.
He was one of them.
He was one of the founders of the channel.
Still founding to this day.
Oh god. Look at Vanaheim. I want to go to Vanaheim so much. Look how beautiful it is. It's like a better Midgard. What is this? Oh, Muspelheim? Yeah. Let me read it. Home of the fire giants, Muspelheim is a hot volcanic world. The art team created an imposing hellscape through which the player would grind, battling enemies and ascending up a giant volcano. The fire giant Surtur was an inspiration for some of the concepts. The lore states that Surtur can forge a giant sword of fire and lava, which will be used during Ragnarok to slay the gods and burn the world. So yeah, it's really cool. Honestly, I wish it would have looked a little bit more like this. A little bit more gloomy. It still looks cool. Oh crap. I'm good, I'm good. Trolls are another race of creatures roaming the world of God of War. We explored various looks for the trolls, from very human-looking characters to more animalistic designs, said lead concept artist Letta Longfish. There was a lot of talk about how they would act in-game, as well as how intelligent they were. Vance Kovac hit a great mix of these core ideas, and his design eventually became the driving direction of the character. The look was carried through the base designs of various elemental versions of fire, stone, and ice trolls. They just look really cool. This one has a cane. Can't troll with a cane.
Troll and cane.
Okay, this one is just... Okay, a little chunky.
Where?
This one here.
Maybe he wants to be chunky.
Maybe he wants to be chunky. You know, never know. I have now become the god of this chat. You have, man. You have, Celtic. Hey, Bergslefak, I'm doing good. How are you, man?
See, I'd read that.
Read what?
I'm surprised you're not reading this stuff.
The summit of the mountain serves as a constant goal for the player as they work their way through Midgard, and was a major point of focus for creative director Corey Barlog. Here we see just a fraction of the visual work that went into creating this summit. The hinge at the top of the mountain served as the back door into Jotunheim, hidden away and locked inside a magical bubble of springtime. Ah, that's why. Senior, oh my god, that's why.
What?
So, it's always, it's snowy like up in the mountain, right? But where Mimir is located, it's, there's a bubble, a magical bubble that keeps it always in spring.
Yeah, see, glad you read it.
I am glad I read it.
Now read the other one now.
Hold on, I haven't finished it yet. A magical bubble of springtime. Senior concept artist Mark Haston conceptualized that the giants spilled some of the seeds they were leaving through the back door and caused an abundance of supernatural growth at the very top of the mountain. That is very interesting. How did I miss that the first time? I read the whole book. I remember that. I did.
You did.
One thing I'm gonna do is like, because I can't really make a full video out of this, I'm gonna do like 100 cool details from the art books or something. Because I can mix all of them. Guttaforce 2, 3, Ascension.
Yeah.
That's a really cool detail.
Read the mirror one. I like the one he's being impaled in the face.
This one here?
Yeah.
He's not impaled.
Are you sure it comes like he's being impaled in the other one?
Oh, this one here?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking to... Yeah. Yeah, he looks very dead in that one. Mimir is a god. There you go. Mimir is a god. Mimir is a god of immense wisdom. Too valuable to kill. Odin has imprisonment here and often takes counsel from him. In order to ensure Mimir's truthfulness, Odin has enchanted his tongue and mind.
What? Speak.
Odin has enchanted his tongue and mind so he can never lie. These were some of the earlier options the team entertained when exploring the form of Mimir's the form Mimir's prison would take. I don't know if that applies to the final product though. Like he enchanted his tongue and mind to never lie. But he definitely withholds information. This one looks messed up. He's just impaled. That one is literally impaled.
Squeeze.
Squeezed, yeah.
Squeeze. Who's the Raven next?
I am immortal. I can't die. Who is? I was on their old time, and some of the theories were unbelievably thorough. What is? Kuba isn't a no safe NSFW. Is that no safe for work?
Yeah, not safe for work.
Not safe for work streamer, you know. I behave. I don't really swear that much. Shut up. I do swear. Because Mimir's head is the only part of his body that the player sees throughout most of the game, the team had to make sure that it was able to tell his entire story. That's cool. I wish I was an artist, honestly. Mimir's gilded horns and glowing eye alluded to his high stature prior to his imprisonment, as well as his magical abilities. His long beard indicates the length of his captivity, and his eye is missing to demonstrate the torture he underwent while trapped inside the tree. I honestly wish I was an artist. Like there's so much thought goes into it. How many more pages? Okay. We wanted the dragon experience to reflect its purpose. Okay, so this is where we get the no wings, I think. Hold on. Okay. We wanted the dragon experience to reflect its purpose, and since the main mode of transport was borrowing, we decided to give the dragon a bony head and to facilitate easier travel, as well as gills that helped it trap things that I pulled into its maw. We wanted to subvert the traditional dragon appearance and make it feel subterranean, so we wither its wings away and enlarge its front claws to help it clear rocks as it traveled through the mountain. See that? Okay, so Iman, I think it's one of the guys that didn't know that. So yeah, his wings are completely, they've withered away, and his claws are bigger so he can break through stone and all that. So it's really cool. Earth dragon, yeah, pretty much. See, I always assumed that this meant that he was a baby dragon or something. His wings hadn't really come out yet, but it makes much more sense once you read the art book. We wanted to reflect. Since the dragon lives inside a mountain, we wanted that to be reflected in its appearance, with pale skin and wings to have degenerated since no longer needs to fly, said concept artist Stephen Oakley. So yeah, he doesn't have wings because of that, because he lives in a mountain. Lee Stone, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I have a prediction. Odin will kill Freya. I don't know if Freya's gonna die. Honestly, I think Freya's gonna be one of the few gods that's gonna stay alive. But honestly, it could happen, man. You never know. Thank you for the super chat. Cool dragon. There we go. Okay, I guess I'll read this. Wait, my bad. In Norse mythology, Yggdrasil is a mythical tree which grows out of the Lake of Nine. Its branches interconnecting with the various worlds. The challenge was to use this iconic piece of Norse mythology to justify a particular gameplay mechanic. In this case, using the tree's magic to travel between worlds. Aesthetically, the tree and the device required great physical presence, but also an ethereal connection to one another. The Lake of Nine and Yggdrasil go hand in hand with shut up hand in hand with Nordic mythology, since both were thought to be ever present in everything in existence. Taking this into account, okay, so it's all good. It's all good. We know that philosophy, Norse mythology philosophy. Kuba, is Leviathan Axe? Does the Leviathan Axe exist in Norse mythology? It doesn't. I've never heard of it. No, it's something new to the Guttaforce series. I really want this armor. I want this the ability to have Kratos shirtless. I know that sounds like I'm into him. I'm not. Okay, I'm not. That's how he's meant to look. I want to see Thor's designs. Waiting for the next art book. I don't think Thor is in it in this art book, but it would be cool. I can't wait to get my my handcrafted Leviathan Axe. If zombie apocalypse comes in, I'll be Kratos. Wait, did you actually get an actual axe that's sharp and all? That's cool, man. Hey, the murals. Whoa, who's that? Wait, did we ever see this mural though? A giant holding a god by the neck? I believe this is Heimdall. This is Odin. This is Thor. This is Magni and Modi. Here we see Freya with the boar. And Freyr using the floating sword. I don't remember this part. A giant just grabbing someone by the neck. See if there's something new. I'm looking. No, that's the giant with the stone head. Okay, gotcha. Pretty sure there was a giant that had his head crushed. Yeah, it would be this one. It's the same one, but I don't remember this image of him holding a god by the neck. Celtic, thank you so much, man. You're simping for Kratos now. I'll simp for you, man. So we have some designs of the Revenant. Actually, we're gonna get to see Kratos' costumes, how I wish they would have looked in the final game. So let me just skip to that, I guess, because these are the ancients. These guys are not that interesting in my opinion. Oh, okay, this guy looks cool. The first designs exploring what the giants in the God of War world might look like. The giants are master stoneworkers and have been in a long-raging war with the gods, as illustrated by the dead body of the stone mason slain by Thor's own chisel. By Thor's own chisel? No, by his own chisel. What? That's wrong. There's Thor statue. The panel on the right shows him falling on Thor. I have seen that part. I remember that panel, but I don't remember the one of him grabbing him by the neck. How the hell did Thor ram that chisel into Thamur's head? I know, I think they were fighting. Thamur dropped the chisel and it fell in an upright position, and then he hit him with his hammer, but then Thamur fell on it. I think that's how it's described in one of the videos. Hold on. Thor statue offered an opportunity. Honey, can you close the door? Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay. Thor statue offered an opportunity to add a point of interest into the Lake of Nine, while also demonstrating Thor's character as the Titanic statue lords over Tyr's temple. The original concept featured only the feet of the statue, the World Serpent having already consumed the top half, which would have been encountered by the player at a later point. Team was concerned the player would miss the connection between the statue and its disembodied feet, and decided that the image of the World Serpent devouring the statue was too exciting to pass up. So originally it was only gonna be his feet. It's interesting. And it was actually gonna be on Tyr's temple, if I'm not mistaken here. On the bridge. That's really cool. So the impact was so hard that his head got impaled by the flat part of the chisel. Right? Yeah, I know. It's crazy. What would you rank the God of War games? Oh, I've done that up so many times, dude. God of War Ascension, God of War Chains of Olympus, God of War Ghost of Sparta, God of War 1, God of War 2, God of War 3, and then God of War 4. I started from worst to best. Ah, look at the cool tattoos Tres was gonna have. Well, they're not tattoos, they're more like markings. Here we go. Okay, so see, oh my god, if the armor in the game looked like this, I don't think I would have complained this much. In the game, he just looks very fat. I'm sorry, but he doesn't look good. These armors right here, they look like God of War 2's armor. They look more fitted to his body. I know it makes no sense because he needs to move, but he just looks so much better in these armors. Okay, look at this one. This is one of the most bulkier armor in the game, and here it looks amazing. I don't know. I wish it would have looked like this in the final game. I know it doesn't make any sense, but I know it looks the same design-wise, but more fitted. That would have been good. The armors are shit in the game. While I was playing God of War 2, I noticed that the music in the scene where Hades pulls out Atlas' soul is the exact same as the PS4 anniversary theme. Could this mean that Hades or Atlas returned? I have not noticed that. I'll look into it. Designing the main cast of characters is the first thing one thinks about on a project like this. But we also aim to give that same attention to detail to anything we have to design, no matter how small. Whether it's Atreus' arrows, Kratos' knife, or the chain scars, that remain covered, our hopes is that this attention to detail adds depth to all of the elements within the world, making them all the more believable. Just talented people right there. And that's Leviathan X. Wait, hold on. Old rivers flow to the sea, or at least to the Lake of Nine in Midgard. The lake connects all the realms and hidden areas of the world due to its vast size. The art team spent considerable time distinguishing different areas to help orient the player. Areas that are marked with grand monuments like statues, waterfalls, shipwrecks, and glaciers. Okay, the first visit to the lake symbolizes the breath of fresh air and expansiveness that one feels on the open water, giving the player a much more grander experience while exploring the world. This is so cool. I think that's it. We made it, boys. We made it. Thank you to everyone who made this possible. Thank you, Santa Monica. Thank you. I mean, yeah, that's who they're thanking. It's been fun turning in. It's getting late. Hope to see you on your next stream. Have a good day. Take it easy, Golden. Thank you so much. Let's make a limited edition calendar of you being naked and covering your World Serpent with the Blades of Chaos. Guys, stop it. It's not happening. It's not happening. Wait. Buy the next issue of God of War? No, not now. What issue is that? When is the next God of War coming out? God of War. Fallen God. Issue number 3. When is it coming out? May 5th, so in a few days. Yeah. I'm excited for this issue. But there you have it, guys. That was the art of God of War 2018. It says May 5th. Right there. It's only a few days. Only a few days. Honestly, and I honestly recommend you guys getting this book. Try get the physical copy because it's so well done as well. It's got so much lore in it. It's amazing. Just if you can, just get this book, Lore and Legends, and also the art book, man. It's just good things to have as God of War fans, I guess. But anyways, that has been it. Obviously, thank you. A huge thank you goes to Celtic Nord for all the super chats. Dude, you have been more than generous. You rock. You never have to give me money anymore. You're covered for life, but I would appreciate it if you continue to do so. That's awesome of you. And also, thank you to all of my members for monthly donating to my channel. That is one of the best ways, the best way to help the channel grow. And of course, I cannot forget the people who like and share my videos. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you guys Wednesday for something. I don't know what I'm streaming, honestly. I'll think about it. I'm trying to wait until Returnal comes out so that I can do a playthrough of that. But until then, remember, go forth in the name of Ragnarok. Oh, you super chatted again. You will submit to the calendar. You cannot escape this meme. It's not happening. But thank you for the super chat. Until then, remember, go forth in the name of Ragnarok. Where is it? There we go.